checking out the first day of the challenge, the 29th of May, and I kicked off the morning with a stroll up towards the beach, and of course checking out Surfers Paradise. The beautiful beaches there. We've had a few storms lately, it's been pretty full on, but as you look down south you see Coolangatta and then Burleigh Heads, and I thought I'd start the morning with a coffee and have a read of the paper. Of course the front page of the bulletin, there you go, the 29th of May 2009, and the big swine flu epidemic that's kind of sweeping the world. Everyone talking about that, and of course the beaches after the big storms. Unbelievable on the Gold Coast. We lost Paul Sharrett, which is a tragedy, a legend of the business. State of Origin's in the news, as is Leighton Hewitt taking on Nadal at the French Open. And there you go, a Surfside bus. That's how I was getting to the airport. And on the bus I met a guy and filmed a quick chat, and here we go. The trip's just begun. I forgot the mic, which is a great start. But what's your name, man?
My name's Dwayne.
Nice to meet you, buddy. Yeah, I just met you on the bus.
Yeah, we almost got stuck without getting off, you know. The wrong stop.
Where have you come from? You're just telling me you're from South Africa?
Born in South Africa, I live in Canada. Central Canada is called Manitoba. I have been traveling for about 2 months now. First stop was Thailand, and then I flew into Adelaide, did Melbourne, went up to Sydney, and then did Surfers, went up to Noosa, and I'm actually going back down to the airport to fly to Auckland. Right. And going to go visit my sister. She actually studies medicine in New Zealand, and I'm going to go visit her brother-in-law. Awesome. So we're going to go watch the Super 14 actually tomorrow.
Are you?
Yeah, because his team is actually the Chiefs,
right,
and my team's the Bulls, because I was born in Joburg, so the Blue Bulls is my team. So I'm going to give them a go a little bit, see how things go. Hopefully I'll survive, because I'm being all Chiefs supporters. So
good for you, man.
Should be a good time.
Have you always had the travel bug, like the travel adventurer bug? Or?
Not always, but I mean, since my parents immigrated from South Africa to Canada, I've been all over the place. So then I just started traveling, and just with this, I started interested in scuba diving and stuff like that. And since you have to go places to get to good place to dive, I just started traveling. Yeah, and so yeah, just love traveling, and it's been a good go so far.
And how do you find Australia? What's your favourite thing about Australia?
Been loving it. The favourite part, I guess, it's just the most favourite part is because it's very similar to South Africa. I'd say the culture, the people, the food. You know, you can walk into a shop and there's all these pastries that I miss that you can't find in Canada. You can't walk into a shop and say, hey, I want a nice sausage roll or something like that. Right. You can't get that here, and here you can actually get it. So that's one of my favorite. And of course the weather, which has been raining a lot, but it's going to get better eventually, I hope. So,
well, mate, the thing that I do when I travel around and talk to people is I ask them if they could live the ultimate dream.
Yeah.
What it would be. So what is it for you? If you could live the ultimate in your life?
The ultimate dream is to have enough money and just keep traveling. Just go around the world, dive the best places in the world, and just travel. And just meet new places, go beautiful places. That would be the ultimate dream, really. That would be,
Well, have a good flight, and great to meet you.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Cheers.
Yes, there he is, Dwayne, a very cool guy, and he's actually going to be coming back to the Gold Coast, so I might even feature him again on the web show. But there you go, that's Coolangatta Airport, of course, Jetstar and Virgin Blue flying in there, and you wouldn't believe it. On the flight down to Melbourne, I run into the Irish boys, Steo and James, and the crew, and I jumped in with them. And I was supposed to be going to the Backpackers. These guys were going to the Crown Towers, or the Crown Casino, whatever it is, heading into Melbourne. And I joined them because I was running out of time. We met Nathan there, who was there with his family having dinner, and instead of being at the Backpackers, I found myself at the Crown Casino, and as you can see there, it's a little bit different. They're pretty nice cars, those ones, but we had the rush, jump in a cab and head out to the venue, which was the Coburg Hall or something like that. I'm not even sure exactly where it was, near Pentridge Jail in Melbourne. It was Brute Force 11. Nathan was taking on a tough Croatian, and I went into the opponent's dressing room and had a quick chat with him. Right, so backstage before the fight, how are you feeling?
I feel okay.
Yeah? Well, I love asking people quickly just about stories, how they get into fighting. So why with you? Why fighting? What got you into it?
I don't know, but I like fighting.
Yeah? Yes. So how long have you been professional for? How long?
4 years.
4 years? Yes. Okay, alright. So what's been the highlight then for you of your career? The favourite moment for you? What's your best moment of your fighting career so far?
I want to be a career. I know. It's coming here.
Tonight?
Yes.
Alright, so very confident.
Yes.
That's the way. Alright man, good luck.
Thanks.
Yeah, so not the best of interviews, and I couldn't believe I forgot my microphone, so I'll have to buy that on my first day in Melbourne. But the Carnage was in the dressing room getting fired up. He was ready to take him out, and we filmed the usual chat. Right, familiar spot, Melbourne this time. How are you feeling?
Yeah, no, pretty good. It's like first time I fought in Melbourne, so it's really good to come down here and sort of start another fan club and get the crowd happening, and get out of the Gold Coast and Brisbane as well. Spread my wings a bit in Australia. I've got a lot of big things internationally coming on, but I always want to make sure that I fight at home and keep all the fans here happy. So
how's the preparation for this fight? What do you know about the guy?
Preparation's good because I've been training for my fight coming up in Jamaica against Spong. So preparation is just perfect for now. And this opponent, I don't know a great deal. I watched a few fights, but they're maybe 5-year-olds sort of fight. So I don't want to look at that and judge off that. So it's probably going in again, unknown. Going in there, not really sure, and just deal with it. Just deal with it once I get in there.
Yeah, well, he's shown that he deals with it in the most professional manner, an unbelievable record, and as the girls gyrated round the poles to keep the crowd entertained, the king of the ring belt was on the floor, and it was action time.
Here we go!
So there you go, not for the first time, an opponent going down against the Carnage in the first round, and a vicious knee there that was so well set up from Nathan switching to southpaw, and once he copped that knee in the stomach, it was pretty much all over. And there's James and Steo in the background jumping up like crazy. Steo starting to count him out, and the Carnage, another successful trip anywhere in the world to fight. I mean, the guy's just unbelievable, and of course a huge fight coming up in Jamaica, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be there to film that, so that's going to be unbelievable. Nathan Corbett versus Tyrone Spong. And as Nathan went backstage after the fight for a little bit of icing, wasn't much work needed to be done. We jumped in a cab and made our way back to the Crown Casino, and the night ended up with a classic, hanging out with Alan Langer. That's me in the background there doing the peace sign, talking about all things Origin. So it was an awesome first day to the 10-day adventure.